I
So,
lost all my tan, man. I was like you, man.
Bruce, you look, no, you were not like me, but you look good.
I was.
You look good, Bruce. You look good. You look like you're in Miami right now, seriously. So thank you for agreeing to do this, right? So um, I've known you for a long time. You lived in this complex. And could you just, your name is Bruce. Can you just tell them what you did? The reason why you and I usually talk is because you are a former salesperson at a very high level. Just quickly tell people who you are.
Well, I've held several positions, several high-level management positions with many well-known companies. It was Xerox, IBM. I was a
You're an engineer, right? You studied
yes,
engineering,
yes. I have an engineering degree.
which is rare. Engineering and
Somewhat,
sales, that
yes,
that
yes.
mixture.
Well, they go hand in hand sometimes. That led to most of my success.
Sales engineer. I was a sales engineer as well, so
Yes.
that was something else I was stunned to hear that you said you were. Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm sorry, brother.
And I found my way through life. I was pretty successful at
Sure.
almost everything I've done.
Sure. Yeah, no, and I've known you for years, and I did not know that you were an engineer and a sales, and you boxed. You're a
Yes,
boxer,
yes.
boxing enthusiast like me. So
Yes.
we're like brothers from another mother.
Yes.
All right. So, and the reason we're on this call, you did, after me pestering you, you actually did take a look at the formula, the book that I've been
Yes.
telling you I've been
Yes.
working on. So, and I guess you said some pretty interesting things over the course of our conversations about it. I can't really bring up one now, but I think you said one time that it could be above the heads of some of the people, which is not good.
No, it could be, but I think if the information is presented properly,
Okay.
it could serve a very good purpose, and I don't think it would be above anyone's head if the information is presented in the proper fashion.
Yeah, and I remember you said that you came from the corporate world, and I used to tell you how they used to give us these books to read, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Who Moved My Cheese, Think and Grow Rich, right? Do you think the formula is comparable to those books in your experience as a technical sales executive?
Yes, absolutely.
Why? I mean, is there any one reason? Because you said you read 3/4 of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't pick out any one particular part of the book and say that's the whole reason why, but
Copy.
I think overall, yeah, I think it's got
It's in
a lot
that
of good
space.
information. Yeah.
So we're trying to integrate it right now into a CTE environment, career and technical education, where the kids study engineering, and then it's a mixture of entrepreneurship and STEM engineering, because a lot of kids are falling behind in the technology, sales, entrepreneurship, right? So if 60% of the people in the community don't own the businesses in the community, that is the mathematical definition of a ghetto.
Right.
And it is our thesis that poor kids, not just minority kids, are being undereducated as far as technology and entrepreneurship is concerned, because in the black community, less than 3% of the businesses are owned by the people in the community. In the Hispanic community, it's not as bad. A lot of the bodegas are owned by Spanish people, but there's that huge economic chasm. So what do you have any thoughts on the formula and being able to sort of fill that void or teach kids the fundamentals of innovation? That's what we're using it for. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Well, no, I think that's it's very helpful to the students, because this is something they wouldn't normally learn in school. It's way beyond what they would learn in school, and I think that's a big problem. I think a lot of the schools are missing the mark and really getting people prepared. I think a lot of these students really would never give that a second thought to get into the corporate world. Or to go into their own type of business, because there's no enthusiasm in the schools to promote that.
That's very telling, Bruce. And you know what? I think you said enough right there. Thank you so much for that. Thank you very much, Bruce. Really appreciate it.
Sure.